The guy who snapped this? My love. We don't have... The guy who snapped this, our host that night, used an actual film camera.
Shut up, dude. Something's happening.
Different world back then. All the windows are drafty, but like everything else, we just got used to it. We liked it, even. I can make out nothing through this window. There was a time, long ago, that all this disrepair felt oddly homey.
Creepy photo is creepy. Now, you guys are really good at decorating your creepy-ass cabin with creepy-ass shit. You just make sure he doesn't have anything to say with this picture when I click on it. Okay, nothing. We just get a chance to stare at a creepy-ass fucking painting.
So many afternoons spent in this armchair.
They had sex in that armchair.
Come sit with me. I want to talk. And cuddle.
See what I mean?
What did we talk about? Damn this fallible memory of mine. The most comfortable spot in the cabin, well, along with the bed, of course. I can imagine her cuddling up to me even now, putting her hand under my shirt.
What you mean, in your pants?
Of course, we made love here, too. There was no place in the cabin we didn't before things deteriorated.
Ah, he finally admits they fucked everywhere. That's what you do when you Christian a house.
The most comfortable spot in the cabin, well, along with the bed, of course.
Wait.
I can imagine her cuddling up to me even now, putting her hand under my shirt.
Okay, that was just the...
The dining table was well worn even when we acquired the cabin. This one wobbles. I always meant to do something about that, but somehow never got around to it. This used to be her favorite spot. She used to sit here, put her legs on the table, lean back, and just give me one of her smiles. Those effervescent, incandescent smiles.
So, besides sex, you guys, just sat in these chairs and read books?
Once we dragged these chairs out to the lake and scrubbed off all the dust and grime of years. That was a long time ago.
What, you do dip these chairs in the lakes and there's like lake grime and like algae and bacteria just kind of permeated into the wood piece? Yeah, that doesn't sound sanitary at all.
For all the charm of furniture like this, something about it reminds me of Ingmar Bergman. Sort of brooding. One of a matching pair. There was a piece of gum stuck to the underside of this chair back when we bought this place. We just left it there.
Because of that character.
For all the charm of furniture like this, something about it reminds me of Ingmar Bergman. Sort of brooding.
Brood, brood, brood.
So much wisdom and happiness in this bookcase. My life would have been much poorer without all this. The smell of old books is intoxicating. What happens to wood pulp as it ages gives it that distinctive vanilla smell. I loved it when we took down one of my favorites and curled up on the bed to read together as the wind howled outside on cold winter nights. Most of the books are mine, but all of hers are still here too. A lot of rarities and special editions here. I didn't lend out my Necronomicon, did I? No, of course not.
Hey, that's the book I like to read.
Most of the books are mine, but all of hers are still here too.
Alright, you see some of these titles? Okay, we got The Grasshopper Lies Heavy, Galactic Work, Storyteller, Adventures of a Scary Bear, The Power of Perseverance, Life and Death of a Kickstarter Addict, Kleptomedia, Big Pockets and Bigger Grabs. And That's Why I'm Single, a memoir. A Crazy's Guide to Fortifying Your Liver, 1001 innovative uses for a piece of string, Provenance, a science fiction adventure, One more key card, then I'll ask Susie out. How Space Quest ruined my life? Wait a minute. These are the books he's reading? The Great Underground Empire History. Like, okay, this one seems pretty cool. This one seems pretty cool. And I could even say maybe even these ones are okay. But all this other shit's like, what?
A lot of rarities and special editions here.
Let's see. Okay, it just goes to that section. Can't see the other ones. Vanishing Town. I mean, this is
Didn't lend out my Necronomicon, did I? No. Of course not.
Common Sense and Other Lovely Fairy Tales. That's probably a good one. Nephilium, The Greatest Mystery of the Antediluvian World. Sounds decent. Vogel Strikes Back, the official hint book? Probably not.
Where is she?
Dude, chill the fuck out. I'm trying to read your collection of books. These zombie space dinosaurs from the deep ape my family? Right. Right, we're just gonna back off. We're gonna back off from these.
Most of the books are mine, but all of hers are still here too.
This must be the decent ones, because look at the cover backs are just like nice and leather and pretty color and stuff. Up top. Where is she?
We had such a wonderful time dining in this cabin. Serena loved to experiment with her cooking. Sharing meals with a good red wine was one of the great pleasures in our relationship, especially in the intimacy of this cabin.
Are you gonna tell me what you did with that empty bottle, bro?
Truth be told, not all the cooking she did was a resounding success. We agreed to never attempt doing ravioli again.
Why not? That's an easy meal.
I should probably eat. Can't remember the last time I ate, yet I don't feel hungry.
I've had those times.
I have more pressing things on my mind right now than culinary exploits. The stove looks like something from World War I. Considering how basic and ancient the kitchen is, it's a wonder what we managed to do with it from time to time. Well, she mostly.
Feeling peckish, dear?
The stove looks like something from World War I.
So you just can't stand right there? You have to go either or? Okay. Let's go outside.
No, I don't want to leave right now. There's still something for me in here.
Like what? Oh, maybe you want to go into this thing now? Oh wait. Did we go into the cabinet?
Big enough for a lifetime of mementos.
Wait, that creak.
I'm a casual dresser. No need to change clothes right now. Because of a wiring problem or whatever, this one always starts smelling sharply of metal after being on for a while.
Can I
We
take
did
this
have a
keys?
night prowler once who left a mark inside the outhouse. But there's mostly beauty products and personal items in it. Actually, I think it might have gone out of sync again.
There must have been something where the hand like looked all weird looking that I could have like that. I could have grabbed something. I think I'm missing something there. Then I have to go run around and see if I can find what the
I
fuck.
always resisted the temptation to sweep things under there. I don't sleep well without Serena next to me.
How do I get
Both
that
a
dream
blessing and a
catcher?
curse, I suppose.
The rug's all crooked again. Can you help me straighten it out?
don't think Serena would approve of me making an even bigger mess of the clothes in here. I better stay in case Serena comes back. There's always a chance she might return. We hated guns. We found this truck big enough. We found it big enough for a lifetime of mementos.
Oh, wait.
We hated guns, so we never had any, even out here. But this would have been a good place to keep one. So we found big enough for a lifetime of mementos. Our dining table. Quite modest, but I could tell plenty of the dining table. Our dining table. I could tell plenty. Our dining table.
Oh,
Quite
shit.
modest, but if it ain't broke, don't fix it. The guy who snapped this, our host that night, used an actual film camera. It was a different world. My love. We don't have a lot of photos of ourselves as a couple, so this one, the guy who snapped this, my love. We don't have the guy who snapped this, our host that night, used an actual film camera.
Shut up, dude. Something's happening.
Different world back then.